Hello. Okay, let's reposition. Hi guys. So today we're going to do a foam roll and stretch class, and we're going to focus on our groin. So grab your foam roller and massage therapy balls, if you have some massage therapy balls, and maybe a block. So whatever mobility tools you have, go ahead and grab them. We will focus on our groin. Hi guys. Thanks for joining. We're going to focus on groin today. So go ahead and grab your mobility tools. So foam rollers, massage therapy balls, lacrosse balls, whatever you guys use, go ahead and grab that. So focusing on groin, a very neglected area, I should say. And so we're going to go ahead and get going. So get your stuff. Let's get to it. So groin is really important. I find that a tight groin definitely impacts not only the groin, but the sacrum, lower back area. So if you're suffering from lower back stuff, you definitely need to look at your groin. Not literally, but if you want to, that's fine. So let's get going. Let's go ahead and start. We're going to release. We're going to release the tension first. Then we're going to go into training that area to become a little more elastic. And then we're going to stretch it out. So grab your foam roller and go long ways on your mat. Let me start this way. Hello. Hi, guys. Okay. So you're going to start inside and work into the groin. So the groin is part of the deep front line fascially. So this is also connected to your abdomen and diaphragm and the tissues all the way up into the SCM and the sides of the neck. So another reason why you should be looking at your groin. So go ahead, place the roller close to the knee and just start to roll back and forth. Okay, so I'm trying a different angle. Just the lighting is just not great. So I'm going to try to figure out better lighting. Okay, and then I want you to straighten the leg and bend the leg. Straighten the leg and bend the leg. And then keep the leg bent and rotate up. So getting a little inner thighs into the groin. All that tissue's connected, so you definitely want to address that. Okay, so move the roller into the middle of the thigh. And if you want more weight, you would angle your body down and roll up and down. So rolling, and then you want to straighten, bend, bend. And you might feel that tension go all the way into the behind the knee, and then rotate up. And if you have difficulty rotating, then you definitely, something's too tight. So your leg is a little jammed up there. Now get all the way into the groin area and roll in that area. So up and down. How many of you have back issues that are logging in right now? Give me a thumbs up if you're having little back issues. All right, and then straighten and bend, straighten and bend. Thanks for joining. Always appreciate it. And rotate up. So starting with just loosening the tension. So we're trying to release some of that tension in the inner thighs and groin. So go ahead and switch sides. Let's see what we got. Hi. Hi. Oh, thank you. Glad you like the videos. Okay, go ahead and switch sides. All right, again, start close to the knee. We'll work in towards the groin. So rolling. And then pausing, straightening the leg, bending the leg. And again, I feel that go all the way to my knee It sounds like it's like clicking a little bit, but it's completely safe. It's just that tension. All right, keep your leg bent and rotate up. And then work your way in. So let's go middle of the thigh here, rolling. And then straightening and bending the leg. Feel free to ask any questions if you have specific issues that you're having, and I'll try to answer them the best I can. So type them in the comments. And then one more time, so bring that roller all the way into the groin area and roll. And you're going to feel that tension, you know. There's a lot of tightness there. For women, this can certainly affect the pelvic floor, and for men. But for women, you know, especially if you've had kids or had issues with the pelvic floor, incontinence, those types of things, you know, the tension is off. So it's really important to address this area. All right, last little round here, loosening that up and rotate up and down. Good. Okay, so we loosened up that area. Well, there seems to be. Okay, so let's go into the outer hips. So we're focusing on groin today. Two things, you can use the roller. I like to use the massage therapy balls. So I like the yoga tune-up balls. You guys have probably heard me mention this before, but I really do like those. I'm going to show you, let me show you the roller real quick, and then we'll go into the balls. I like using the balls better. So we're on the outer hip. You're going to be in between the bones, okay? So top of the pelvis and then the leg bone. So you're just going to roll a little bit up and down here. You're going to roll, and then you're going to rock front to back. So if you got all that, so if you have roller and that's what you have, use that. If you have balls, the double balls, any type of double ball thing, or one ball, I guess would work too. Go ahead, place that in the side of the hip, and then come on down. And try to keep your neck in line, straight, so not kicked up. Okay, so you're going to straighten that bottom leg and just start to roll a little bit up and down. This can be quite intense. And then pause, and I want you to pelvic tilt. So you're going to squeeze your butt, push your hips forward, and then stick your butt back out. So move the hips front and back a little bit. So we're looking not only at the inner thighs, but we're looking at the hips because they work together. We want to look at the muscles that work together. All right, so we pelvic tilted a couple times, and now take that leg and lift it up and down. And if you guys really would like to get the yoga tune-up balls, I have links, Amazon links on my shop page, so just check that out. So the links in the bio, and Instagram, and then you know, on my website, and then I think I also put the link in the YouTube. Okay, switch sides. Yes. It's a good one, Peter, right? Okay, go ahead, switch sides. Get that outer hip. This is often a weak area. Both areas are often weak. Groin and outer hip are typically weak because we focus on the glutes and the quads and hopefully the hamstrings a lot. And we really don't pay much attention to these other, the lateral line, the sides of the body. So start to roll up and down. But they're there for a reason, so we need to we need to look at them as well. All right, so rolling up and down, and then pelvic tilt, front to back. This can be a little intense. And then lift the lower leg up and down. Okay, so loosened up the areas that could be affecting the groin and the lower back. Let's see, what we got? Anybody know? Okay, so let's go into loosening the groin up a little bit. So we're going to start with one leg straight and the other leg bent. So feel free to angle the foot straight or point the foot, whatever feels more comfortable for you. So this is going to get more medial hamstring. So you can be on your hands or you can be on your elbows. And basically you're just going to rock back and forth. You're only going to go to that slight stretch where you feel it spring you back. And we're going to repeat that 20 times. So you can also bring the foot up. So play around with it. See where you feel like you might be tightest. And then only go to that slight stretch. These are quick 1 second stretches. We'll do that 20 times and then switch sides. And back. And again, be cautious. Don't be aggressive with stretching. I don't think that is a wise thing to do. So be cautious here. Good. Okay. So come out of that and then take a frog stance. So if you do yoga, this is frog, right? So if your feet are together, that's going to be less intense. Feet apart is more intense. This is going to get very specific into the groin. And again, I want you just to rock. So you're just rocking and loosening up the tissue around the groin. And we're going to do that 20 times. If you're beginning just to stretch it out, start stretching, maybe do 10, maybe do 15 times. Good. All right, come back up, extend the leg. Just hitting different angles here and rock back. You can be on your elbows, you can be on your hands, whatever you feel comfortable. This can be a scary area to stretch. We're very guarded here, rightfully so. Okay, switch legs. Hope everyone is doing well, staying safe, staying healthy, boosting that immune system. Good. Okay, so again, just some gentle rocking there. It's like 1 second stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then come back down, frog pose in yoga, and rock it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. All right, let's do that one more round. And let's push back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Switch legs. Last one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So when you're doing these stretches, to keep them quick, and you want to keep them quick, you want to stay at that end range of motion. All right, one more time with the groin, our frog pose. Hopefully you're starting to feel looser. All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. Okay, so we loosened up the tension by foam rolling. We just did our elasticity training, so we become a little more elastic in that area. Now let's stretch it out. And if you guys have been following me, we're going to do Kihara resistance stretches. You're building strength while you're stretching. It's the best way to stretch. If you're not stretching that way, yeah, I mean, whatever works for you. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is actually a glute stretch, because the glutes and the groin works together. So go ahead. Everyone's done this stretch. Cross one leg over the other, right? Everyone's done this stretch, and then bring your other hand up. Now, what you're going to do, you're going to use your elbow to resist. This is the weight. This is the resistance. So I want you to push the knee away, and then relax. Come back. Push the knee away. Contract the glute a little bit. Relax. Come back. Again. Push. Now, take that elbow into the leg. Keep pushing the knee away. So you're playing tug of war. And then bring it in for the stretch. So contract the muscle you're stretching. Again, contract the muscle that you're stretching. And one more time. Push out, draw in for the stretch. Keep the resistance, the most important thing. Keep the resistance. Switch legs. Same thing here. Push the knee out, contract. Again, I just like to turn the muscle on first before I stretch it. We want to make sure you can actually contract that muscle and it's working well. So then keep contracting as you draw the legs back in. Again, push. Keep pushing away and draw it in. Again, push away and play tug of war. And then bring it in. Great. Now let's get into the groin. It's going to be a little different stretch. So you're going to drop this leg down. The foot is close to the butt. The other leg is going to be the weight. So the top leg is the weight. You're going to place that in that little, there's a perfect little spot where by the knee, the heel's just going to fit right in. Focusing on the bottom leg, you're going to contract the groin. Lift it up. You're going to feel that contraction. The top leg is the weight. Go ahead and do that. Contract again. Come up, relax, come down. Again, your strength training. Think of this like if there's a weight on your leg, you put a plate on your leg, that's the strength. You're building strength. Now, keep pushing the bottom leg up. Take your heel and traction out your bottom leg as you keep contracting to stretch the groin out. Repeat that. Again, you're playing tug of war with yourself. So keep the resistance as you lower that leg down. And then do that one more time. Push it up, contract, keep contracting, a little bit of tug of war as you lower that leg down. And then switch sides. So now you can see the position of my foot here. Placing the top leg on as the weight, contract, lift your leg up, and relax. Repeat that 2 more times. Just do a little strength training. Contract, lift, and you should feel that nice contraction. And again, up. Now, keep pushing the leg up, traction the leg out. So what I mean by that is like you take your heel and you gently pull the bottom leg away from you as you're contracting it and lowering it. Lift up again and repeat that one more time. Great, good. Okay, so come to your side. So this is pretty, this is again, another very common exercise. Again, keep the neck in line with your spine. Place your hand on top. Keep your legs bent, stick your booty out a little bit. And we're gonna work the side hip. Strength is usually what we need here, and we're gonna go ahead and do that. So lift that leg up, Jane Fonda, right? And then relax. Do it again. Now, real important here. Make sure you feel it in the hip. I find a lot of people use their lower leg and you're leading with your lower leg. So the heel is usually higher, or you feel a lot of contraction through the lower leg. So if that's the case, press a little bit more through your knee. Now, keep pressing into your hand. Again, play tug of war, and then lower back down. So we're focusing on eccentrics here, that negative. Push back up. Keep pushing up as you lower. Keep the contraction as you lower. You're like, seriously, 5 of these will make you sore. Push up. Keep pushing up as you lower down. Your leg is probably shaking a little bit. And then release. Switch sides. Don't underestimate the simple stuff. Okay, so switching sides. Keep your head in line with your spine. Keep your legs bent. Stick your butt. Don't tuck. You know, when we're sitting all day in a chair, stick the butt out a little bit. All right, lead with the knee. Press up. Relax. Bring it down. 2 more times. Contract. Come up. Relax. 1 more time. Contract and come up. Excuse me. All right, keep pressing up through the knee. Make sure you feel it right there. And lower down. And when I'm stretching people or I'm getting stretched when they do this one, I hate it. It's so hard. All right, keep pressing up. Got a little shaky leg going on. And 1 more time, press up. And keep pressing up as you play a little tug of war with yourself and lower down. Good. All right, guys. So come on up. That's our little groin segment for today. Does anybody have any questions? Because they go away when I log off. So I'm just going to check here. Okay, so we had some people. Okay, some inappropriate comments today. I do not appreciate that. That's not acceptable. So please do not leave those. Anyways, but I appreciate everybody else logging on and joining in, and hopefully this helps your lower back or what, you know, groin issues, whatever you got going on. Strengthening the outer hips will probably help walking and you know, exercising, running, all those good things. So if you have any questions, again, leave a comment below, and feel free to message me or reach out with any questions you might have. And, oh yes, one last thing. So, I'm thinking about doing some master classes. So it would be for stretching, like a master class for stretching. So I'm wondering if there would be some interest for that. It'd probably be like a 2-hour thing. It would be Zoom or, you know, video conferencing where I would be able to see you and say it's specific to lower back or whatever it might be, then I could help correct you and guide you to things that would help whatever our focus was on. I hope that makes sense. But again, just let me know. Again, leave a comment below and let me know if you'd be interested in the master class. You say, yes, I would love a master class. And then I will probably follow up with you to see what topic you would be most interested in. So anyway, so I hope everybody has a great Thursday. Thank you so much for joining in. Appreciate it. And have a great day. Bye.